What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Finding the Fantastic. That time where we do this thing called trying to find something fantastic in between the hustle of surviving life and achieving it. Am I here to motivate you? I guess I don't really know. Am I here to inspire you? If you would like to be inspired, I'm really just here to relate to you. I'm really just here to say you're not alone and that the stereotype of life sucks and I refuse to follow it. Basically, that's what I'm saying. I am saying that your creative individuality matters, that when you are hurt, sad, and upset, that matters, that when you are happy and joyful and excited, that matters. All of it does. All these crazy emotions and things we go through that people usually just blow off for whatever reason because they're like, either you're A, not famous or popular enough for us to care about it, or B, you're too dramatic and self-absorbed for us to care about it. I hate to break it to everybody. You should just care to care. That's a good one. I should put that on a bracelet. You should just care to care. I mean, golly day, there's so many people out there that matters. I really hate it when people they're like, oh, I'm not gonna like that Facebook status or reach out to that person because they're just being dramatic. Who are you? Who are you? How do you know they're really just being dramatic? How do you know they don't really need you just to come alongside and buy some French fries or some bourbon? You don't know. That's not even the topic of today, but I just decided to go on that special little rant. It's not a rant, it's truth. It's not a rant. Colleen's not a rant. It's the truth. It is what it is. Anyways, it's a show, it's a time, it's a thing. Let's just be authentic and talk about real life stuff that goes on. I try to keep it PG for the younger fans. But can we talk about how oppression on the expression, and yes, I know I spelt it oppression. Why? Because I break the stereotype and I don't have to spell everything correctly all the time. So, like, whether it is by ourselves or by other people, people oppress how you want to express yourself all the time because they oppress creativity, they oppress individuality. Life oppresses all of that. One of the things that I am desperate to always do is find ways to express myself. Like, I've got stuff inside going on, emotions, feelings, thoughts, like beliefs. Like, I have stuff going on, and I think it's like super difficult for humans to find ways to express that. I don't think there's one way. I think it's this evolving road of trying to figure out the best way to express it. And you know what sucks is that life literally tries to stop you from expressing yourself. So not only is it super hard to find a way to express yourself, like in general, but life is also saying, stop, I have a path that you're supposed to be on, and your individuality and the way you express yourself's not welcome on that path, so leave it on the side of the road. Like, come on, life. Like, it is important for you to stop and find a way to best express yourself. And you're going to have to figure that out. There is no right or wrong because it's you as a beautiful soul finding ways to just do this thing called you, which is awesome. And like going to work every day in a place where you are oppressed and not allowed to express yourself, obviously within the boundaries of just, you can't like express yourself by going up and just like slapping somebody across the face. Like if you're like, I want to express my anger, you can't just go slap somebody because that is wrong. Okay, we don't want to do that. But find ways to express yourself, whether it's, how you dress, if you wear makeup, if you listen to certain music, if you want to talk about stuff, is important because if you go every day where you don't allow yourself to do that, you are literally going to live your entire life killing a beautiful flower that's inside you. Like we all have this seed inside of us and it grows into a flower. And unless we allow ourselves to express that beauty, it just withers away and dies. And you oppress yourself as well. You stop yourself from doing it, whether it be because of fear or other things. You stop yourself from expressing yourself. So start expressing yourself. And then if you're in a situation, whether it be work or a relationship, where that person oppresses you and stops you from being able to express yourself, you need to get out of there. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Live more in 20 years than most people do in 80. Take a risk. Go for it. You have one doggone life to live. You are this one individual person that we will never, ever be able to get back. Like, ever. And if you don't take the time to invest in finding ways to express yourself to a point where you go out and do that and walk that way, look that way, talk that way, and we don't see the joy behind how you're expressing yourself, we're going to miss it, and you're going to miss it, and it's going to be gone forever. We'll never be able to get that back. So do not put yourself in scenarios. Well, I can't even say you're going to put yourself. Like, I can be in scenarios with people who oppress me with the way I want to express myself. It's one of those things where that's just life. But I quickly realized I have got to get out of there. I've got to do like a gut check and be like, dude, get out of that scenario, because they're not letting you express yourself. Or it's stopping you from expressing yourself, and you just got to go. If you're in one of those situations right now, it might be super scary. It might be like a fearful thing. You're like, well, I can't leave this job. I got to make a paycheck so I can pay the bills and occasionally get some French fries. I get it. Bills and French fries are very important things. However, again, going back to money's not everything, and staying in a job where you just go and you fade and your flower fades and your inner self fades and your soul dulls is not worth it. It's not worth it. We need your beauty. We need your expression. We need all of that so desperately. So, like I said, I get it. Because I'm not sitting here saying, oh, I figured it out. I don't really know how to fully express myself yet, to be honest with you. It's a hard thing for me to figure out. And I'm still working on it. I'm still trying to find that fantastic. So anyways, that's about all we have today. Today's show is brought to you by Cynthia Greenlee Team, Property Management, Real Estate Agents, super phenomenal crew. Anyways, if you like what you heard, please share the podcast, share the story, share the thing, share the thing we're trying to do, which is we're trying to find something fantastic between the hustle of surviving life and achieving it, for whatever that means, right? All right, cool. I'll talk to you guys later. I got to go do this thing called life.